All right, guys, so package number 3 today. It's going to start out with 5 rounds of 8 to 12 straight leg deadlifts, and then immediately you're going to go into 5 to 8 per leg of a weighted hip thrust. Now, option to build here in weight on the straight leg deadlifts, that's fine, but the sets should be unbroken. So you shouldn't have to set the bar down throughout. We want to keep tension across the hamstrings and the glutes the whole time. The second half of the movement, or the second half of the workout, is called Gunsmoke. It is going to be 4 movements, 100 reps each. You're starting out with 100 barbell rows, palms facing away from you. So when you grip your bar, it's going to be palms facing out. From there, it's 100 hang muscle snatches. And then you're going to be following it up with, we programmed it, 100 bicep curls. I know it's a little different, but it's fun. And then you're going to be doing 100 jumping back squats, and we'll guide you through that movement here in a minute. All right, now back up to the top though, the straight leg deadlift. So Hayden here will demo. You're going to keep the bar just off the ground. So if you have plates on it, make sure you don't let the weights touch the ground. You notice her chest is up, her hips are back a lot more than a conventional deadlift. So a slight little bend to the knee, send the hip all the way back, keep the chest tall, and keep the weight off the ground. The weighted hip thrust is going to be a transition to the ground. You're going to grab a dumbbell, a kettlebell, a plate, really any type of weighted device, holding it onto your stomach. She's going to bring one leg off the ground, and then from here, she's going to drive through her hips, keeping it into a neutral position. So neutral just means it's going to be in line with your shoulder. So squeezing your glutes as you come up will put your hips in a good position, and you're going to be doing 5 to 8 of those per leg. Just make sure you feel it in your glutes. That's the main focus. Now, getting into the barbell portion of the workout. The barbell row, like we said earlier, palms facing away. So you see her gripping it away. It is going to be from the hang as well. So what we don't want is the weight touching the ground. As she comes down, she keeps it just below the top of the knee, and then pulling into the belly button midline area, squeezing the shoulder blades as you go. The hang muscle snatch, you're going to transition, wide position, palms facing you. You're going to have a little dip, and then she's going to drive the bar overhead without using any real jump or movement through the feet. So it's a dip, a muscle overhead. And just be sure, so freeze about right here for me, Hayden. So you want to keep your elbows above the bar. So we don't want to get away from it in a windmill. So from here, she would just continue pulling and flipping overhead. Keep the bar close and don't jump through your hips, all right? It's going to be a muscle movement. Now, the bicep curl. This one's pretty self-explanatory, but just to make sure we know what we're doing, you're going to be holding it palms facing away. Keep your elbows super tucked in. From here, you're going to concentrate by curling up just past 90 degrees. What we don't want is going like this. So that position there, avoid that, because that's not working the bicep anymore. So it's a tight position from here, curling up, and then emphasis should be on the biceps. All right? I know you can complain, you can write a complaint for this one. I know, bicep curls, we never do it, but hey, what the hell? It's a quarantine. So the jumping back squat. Empty barbell, you're gonna put it across your back, squat down. As she comes up, you're gonna have a jump to it. Now the severity of the jump is up to you. If you want a little jump, that's fine. If you wanna try to get the maximal amount of jump, awesome. The big thing here is you don't want the bar leaving your back as you jump up and then crashing back down on top of you. So keeping a secure grip, pinned to your traps, keep everything nice and tight. Do one more for me, Hayden. As you jump up, that bar should stay fully connected to the upper back, all right? Now, for this particular workout, it is an empty bar. It's a lot of volume. You'll get a really, really good pump out of it. Don't be tempted to put weight on the bar. Keep it empty barbell, and you'll see why as you get into it, all right? Enjoy, guys.